Now, I've talked to a lot of authors in my day, and a lot of entrepreneurs, many of them, feel drawn to write a memoir. There's just something really powerful about telling your story. Hey, I've been there too. I have a memoir in mind that I've had an idea for years. It's just never been the right time. But unless you are really famous or have a huge platform, writing a memoir might not be the most strategic book you can write to grow your business. In this episode of Coffee with Karma, I'm going to share 5 types of books that not only showcase your expertise, but also attract clients, build authority, and position you for long term growth. If you want your book to move the needle in your business, then keep watching. Hi, my name is Carma Spence, and I help executive coaches, business leaders, and consultants write, publish, and market client attracting books to grow their business. And if you are watching on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and then ring the bell because that helps me get this podcast out to more people. Let's get started with the 5 books that actually grow your business. The first one is a lead gen book. This is a short, value-packed book that solves one specific problem that your ideal client has. Basically, you can use it as a front-end freebie or a low-ticket offer. It can also be on Amazon. You can use it in multiple ways, and it's usually about 100, 150 pages max. But the key thing is that it solves one specific top-of-mind problem that leads to your business. That's a lead gen book. An example of a lead gen book is .com Secrets by Russell Brunson. Yes, it's available on Amazon. You can read it for other ways, but the reason why he wrote it was to grow his business, to get people into his funnel software. The second type of book that can grow your business is an authority amplifier book. This is one that teaches your proprietary framework or your method, and it establishes your expertise and opens the door to speaking gigs. My first book in the authoring series that I wrote last year, which is It All Starts with an Idea, is an example of that. It teaches my framework for coming up with the right idea for your book. A good example of an authority amplifier book is The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Basically, he's sharing the full framework that he uses to help relationships grow. I've actually seen him speak. It's amazing what this framework does for people. And by writing that book, he's been able to create an entire series of books. The love languages at work, the love languages for teens, the love languages for X, Y, and Z. He's built his entire business on his framework, and it all started with that one book. Well, it started before the book, but the explosion started with that book. The third book is a workshop to book model. Basically, what you do is you take your best performing workshop or webinar and turn it into a book. It's already proven, it's proven content, and the format just ensures that it's structured, practical, and results driven. This works very powerfully. And a good example of this is Start With Why by Gary Sinek. That started off as a program that he taught, and then he turned it into a book that basically he's known for. Number 4 is the Mythbuster book. This is where you debunk 5 to 7 big myths in your industry and explain the truth behind them. This positions you as a truth teller, and it instantly builds trust with skeptical audiences. A good example of this one is Profit First by Mike, I hope I get this right, Michalowicz? Michalowicz? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But Profit First. He basically debunked the big ideas in his industry and told what the truth was. The truth was. Book type number 5, the Manifesto book. This is when you write a passionate, belief-based book that defines your philosophy and what you stand against. It's perfect for building a cult-like following and standing out in a crowded market. My next book, I think, probably has a touch of this. It's called The Author Switch, and it's all about the 5 root causes of writer's block. And my manifesto piece in it is that most people treat writer's block as if it was a disease, like a cold. You get writer's block, you cure writer's block. Well, that's not how it works. Writer's block is a symptom of something else. So you need to understand what's causing that writer's block in order to solve it. It's more like a sneeze. A sneeze could be caused by a cold, allergies, pepper, dust. There's all sorts of causes of sneezes. So you need to understand what's causing yours in order to solve it. Same thing with writer's block. You need to understand what the underlying root cause of your writer's block is before you can solve it. A good example of a manifesto book is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. She believes you're a badass and she writes passionately about it. So there you go. 5 books that will grow your business. A lead gen book, an authority building book, a workshop to book, an industry mythbuster, and the manifesto. I'm not saying you can't write a memoir. I'm just saying that if you want your book to grow your business, the memoir may not be your best option. Try one of these first, then write the memoir. So if you would like to learn more about this topic, check out the next video, which will be popping up somewhere around here. And I will see you on Friday when I will be using Top Gun as my inspiration to talk about why books outperform social media. This is Carma Spence saying ciao for now.